Today's MMA Fight Picks podcast is brought to you by Hero Soap. Hero Soap is an all-natural soap with no harmful are made with essential oils. This means no lab-made synthetic properties that irritate sensitive skin. This is why you won't find cotton candy or bubble gum products, just great smelling soap. Best of all, Hero Soap is USA veteran-owned, and a percentage of the proceeds from your purchase go directly to veterans and first responders. Hero Soap package a water and dust-proof resealable bag that will roll the hard elements so you can take it with you wherever. Each bar of soap is handmade in Phoenix, Arizona. Every ingredient used to make Hero Soap is sourced from right here in the USA. Unlike other lifeless natural soaps, there are tons of great-smelling soap to choose from. Cedarwood with charcoal, relaxing lavender, and favorite peppermint plum cool. And fellas, it'll make things. Simply go to herosoapcompany.com/MMA % off purchase, or just enter pro code MMA at checkout if you don't want to type all that in. You can and save even more money. Remember, pro code AFP % off your purchase. You'll solve irritating emails, and you'll be giving back to USA veterans first responders.
You're listening to the One Man Show Network. Welcome to the MMA Fight Picks podcast with our host, Aaron Lyman.
Hey everyone, welcome to MMA Fight Picks podcast. I am your host, Aaron Weinbaum, and I'm the multi-stream on both Tube and Periscope. I've not had a lot of luck with that lately, but if you are on the broadcast, feel free to chime in and make comments, help me pick fights. I will throw your comments into the video as best I can. It worked for a different of podcast earlier, so hopefully it worked for this one as well. We are picking the fights for UFC Vegas3, I believe. This will be at the Apex. Curtis Blaydes versus Alexander Volkov. Actually, a lot of great fights on this card. June 20th, UFC Apex. Let's pick some fights, and if you're on here, feel free to help me as well. Let me get out of Safari here. Get as much bandwidth as possible. You know, it's hard to do these multi-streams where I live. I got just about enough bandwidth, I think, to upload a picture sometimes, but we're going to give her a shot. It looks like it's working, so we're going to get to it. First up, Roxanne Modafferi versus Lauren Murphy, and what a fight Roxanne had recently against Macy Barber. Unanimous decision. Macy got hurt, I guess, in that fight. It is what it is. Before that, she loses Jennifer Maia back in July 2019. Gosh, so I guess Roxanne has not fought since January this year. I didn't realize it's been that long. And, of course, she has a win as well over Tonia, who I thought was quite overrated when she fought Caitlin Chukagian just a little bit ago. But speaking of hot streaks, though, I mean, Lauren Murphy, all of a sudden, 2 in a row, beats Andrea Lee, Mara Borella. She does, of course, have a loss to Ciara Eubanks. I guess Ciara decided to make weight for that. This is kind of tough for me to pick, but both are tough girls. I do like Roxanne's experience. I like her strength of schedule. I mean, let me just take another look here. Yeah, I mean, she's fought some killers, and she's been around forever. You know, Lauren's no slouch either. They fought some of the same girls, but, you know, I am going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go Roxanne here. I think this is Roxanne's time, and, you know, the way this division shakes out, she's just 1 or 2 away from a shot at Valentina Shevchenko. So, yeah, Roxanne Modafferi. This is, by the way, a very, very stacked card. Next up, Frank Comacho against Matt Frevola. The steamroller out of Long Island, Sarah Longo. Let's take a look here quickly at Comacho. He fought in October of 2019. Oh, it's been a while. And he lost to Benil Dariush. Before that, a win against Nick Hine. Losses against Jeff Neal, Drew Dober. Both very quality opponents. No shame in losing to Drew Dober or Jeff Neal. Excuse me. Matt Frevola, 2 wins in a row. Luis Pena, Violent Bob Ross, beat him October 2019. Beats Jalen Turner, April 2019. Had that draw against Lando Venata. I do believe that fight against Marco Polo Reyes, Polo may or may not have tested positive for something afterwards. I'm not really sure. Man, I got to go with the steamroller, Matt Frevola. If you are on here and you can make a comment, please, I'd be happy for you to help me pick some fights here. Next up, Tecia Torres, the tiny tornado against Brianna. Then Buren. Right here, Tecia had the best of luck lately. Once thought to be, a contender, a real contender in the strawweight division for women. Let's take a look here, though. Golly, 4 losses in a row. But they're all against killers, Marina Rodriguez, Wiley Zhang, Joanna Jacek, Jessica Andrade. Hasn't had a win since 2017 against Michelle Watterson, who, Michelle is no slouch either. Interesting. This is tough for me to pick because I think Tecia is very, very underrated, and she has had some losses, yes. But then you got Brianna. She's kind of used to winning here. Livia Renata Sousa, Kaylin Curran, Jamie Moyle. But, I got to go with Tecia here. I just think she's fought the tougher of the opponents. And I think she's got it here. Oh, look at this. I wonder if it's commented on. It's Periscope. Jack says, I don't know anyone on the undercard on the main card, to be honest. Listen, Jack, I'm just happy there's a card. And I think, honestly, this is a better card than what was on main ESPN last week. So, there's a few of these fights that I'm not really excited about. But I can tell you this. I am excited about Clay Guida, Bobby Green. I think this is a catchweight, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I know there is a catchweight on here. Let me just take a look here. I don't want to get this wrong. And they've been doing some more of these where guys just basically. No, this is lightweight. I'm sorry. The next one's is a catchweight. My bad. Clay, the Carpenter Guida. Gosh, we haven't seen him since. He did beat Jim Miller. I forgot about that. It's way back in August. Shout out Max Friedman, Loudmouth Network, Loudmouth MMA Network. He says, I'm the man. No, Max, you're the man. We tried to make it happen. We tried to get him on the podcast last week, but did not happen. We will definitely get it here in the next few weeks. I think we'll wait for the next pay-per-view, Max, if you are down. Faux show. But Clay did have a win over BJ Penn. I mean, it's BJ Penn, but it's not BJ Penn. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does. Has a loss to Charles Oliveira. Everyone's losing that guy lately. But Bobby Green in these fights, I think he's got the most words per minute of all the fighters. He likes to talk while he fights, but has lost 2 in a row. Francisco Trinaldo and Drakkar Close, one of the best. It reminds me of Drakkar Noir. I'm sure it reminds many of you. I grew up in the 80s and the early 90s. Does have a win over Eric Koch. A draw against Lando Venata. This is modern era. I don't want to say Bobby Green has really shot the roof off the things, but, Clay Guida, not so much. Bobby's lost some quality guys, though. He's lost to Poirier, lost to Edson Barbosa. Clay just got beaten by Jim Miller, and I'm not saying Jim's not a quality guy either. He'll submit you or go all the way. But, this is a fight I wouldn't quite bet on, but I like the Carpenter in this one. No, I'm sorry. Not the Carpenter. I like Bobby Green in this one. But it could go either way, and it's exciting. But like I said, I think it's too close to, make a bet on if I were a betting man, which I'm not. But, Bobby Green beats Clay Guida. Next up, Jim Miller against Roosevelt Roberts. Let's talk about Jim Miller for a second here. Everyone counts this guy out, but here he is. You know, he has won 2 out of his last 3. Like I said, he submits Clay Guida, beats Jason Gonzalez, but just lost to Scotty Hot Sauce Holtzman. You can't pick against a good nickname, you know. I thought that Scotty Holtzman would probably have won that fight anyway because of the strength of nickname here. Roosevelt, I believe, just had a fight against my man Vince Fischel. He did lose. I guess that was a while ago. It's the last time Vince fought, June 2019. Did rattle off 2 wins in a row. Alexander Yakovlev and Brock Weaver, which was just a couple weeks ago. So this fight, I need to mention, is at a catchweight 160 pounds, and that's why Roosevelt just recently fought. It's probably hard to make that weight in after 2 weeks after just fighting. It'll be about 18 days or so. But did just submit Brock Weaver. Gosh, so yeah, I think his only loss is Vince. Yeah, yep. But who's he really beaten? Daryl Horcher. Daryl Horcher. Last late notice fight against Khabib way back in the day, if you may remember that. Yes, Jack says Roosevelt looked impressive against his Brock Weaver that last win. I think he did too. He really did. What do you think, Jack? Who you picking? Who you think, Max? If you guys are still watching. I hate betting against Jim Miller. Love that guy. Well, hello to you too, blank person. Gosh. Man, this is tough, and nobody's helping me out here, so I'm going to have to make the hard choice. I mean, look at the killers that Jim Miller has fought. And, I like Vince Pichel a lot. He is a friend of the podcast. He's been on here. He messes with me all the time on Twitter. But I think I do like Jim Miller to win this fight. I mean, I know Roosevelt looked good in his last fight, but Jim is just that cagey veteran. And I don't think that Roosevelt's going to submit him in any way, shape, or form. But this could be a real back and forth jiu-jitsu match between the both of them. And quite frankly, I like the way this is going to play. I think this could be an underrated fight of the night. A faux show. Yes, I did say faux show. My bad. So let's take a look here. Another underrated fight. Lyman Good against another friend of the podcast, Belal Muhammed. Oh, before I get into that, Jack has one more comment. He thinks Roosevelt might be too quick. Strong, so much younger. What's the line on that one? I don't know. I guess I can look it up really quick, but I don't go along the betting line so much because I'm a fanalist, Jack. I'm not a real analyst. So y'all can make fun and whatnot, but I do some real strange predictions sometimes that happen to come true. So we'll see. I would think that Roosevelt might be slightly favored in this one. But we'll see because Jim's not a big guy anyway, and if we're going based on their weight, Jim is not a big guy. So we'll see here. But I don't know the betting line on that. And I'm not skilled enough to look it up and keep talking at the same time. So I'm not going to. But let's take a look. Lyman Good. Belal Muhammad. Lyman just beat Chance Rencontre. Did lose, of course, to Damian Maia. So this is February 2019. This will be the first time he's fought in 2020. Beat Ben Saunders. Elijah Dos Santos, Zaleski Dos Santos. Gosh. He's a good one. But Belal, hot lately. 2 in a row. Takashi Curtis Thunder. Did lose a decision. Also beat Chance Rencontre. Tim Means, Jordan Mann. Woo, I don't know. I think Lyman's good. But, yeah, you got to go Belal here. He's going to do this for Duke Rufus. And he's going to win. I like it. I like Belal in this fight. All right, next up, Raquel Pennington and Marion Reneau. believe she's a school teacher. Raquel just lost home. Gosh, that was January. Unanimous decision. Has a win over Irina. Man, not the greatest couple of years for her. She has one win since May of 2018. And let's talk about Amanda Nunes going all the way to that 5th round. But her course to stay in there and stay in, no chance of coming back, and she just took an absolute beating. But before Amanda Nunes broke, wins over Misha Tate, Elizabeth Phillips, Betch Korea. Oh man, but Marion now, very good. I think she has a lot of things going for her, but she has lost 2 in a row. Kunitskaya, Kat Gano. Just have a notable win, though, a submission triangle over an Olympic wrestler in Sarah McMahon. Draw against Korea. I think levels to this game, and Raquel Pennington has not had the best time lately. I think I like her in this fight to beat Marion Reneau. So, yeah. Coming in again, not to get off this week. Sorry, can't get off this week, buddy. Sorry, bad joke. But Perry Gall, 2 weeks. Thoughts on that one? I'm not going to pick it officially, but you got Mike Perry saying that he's not going to have it except for his girlfriend, which apparently not the Platinum Princess anymore. Thought he was married to. Jeez, I don't know. And, Perry just got thrown around in a grappling competition against Al Iaquinta, who is much smaller. So I'm not officially right, but figure it out. Josh Emmett, Shane Burgos. Let's take a look. Featherweight. Let's see here. Lost my place there. Josh Emmett has 2 wins in a row here. Mercedes Bektik, Michael Johnson, and a weird one that Michael Johnson went in and loses at the last second. Hasn't fought since July last year, so almost a year. His last loss was Jeremy Stevens back in 2018. He's got a lot of wins here. Against some good opponents. Shane Burgos, though, 3 wins in a row. I picked to lose against Makona American, but won. Has a win over Cub Swanson, Kurt Hollabaugh. Gosh, man. Another close one. Charles Rosa. This is going to be a really good fight for sure. But I think Shane Burgos, you can disagree with me if you will, and feel free to make comments. But Shane Burgos, I like him in this one. For show. Next up, Curtis Blaydes. Alexander Volkov. I thought if you were watching Trailer Park Boys and Ricky got pulled over, a good run for him. Curtis Blaydes. Nobody watches it. Well, Curtis Blaydes beats everyone in the division. That's not Francis Ngannou, okay? I think he beats everyone in the heavyweight division that is not top 3, meaning Francis Ngannou, Dan Cormier, and Stipe Miocic. And James did just agree with, but we'll see. Let's take a Volkov. Just beat Greg Hardy. People are having no trouble, saying they should have got. I don't know. Lose there in a last second Hail Mary punch. 11 seconds left around. Been a while. That's 2018. But he has some notable wins here. For Drew, Roy Nelson back when Roy Nelson was Timothy Johnson. Gosh. I said it, though, at the very, very beginning. I can't hardly pick against Curtis Blaydes if it's someone that's not in the top 4. If Volkov does win this fight, I think he's certainly in title contention. You're going to make a crazy Ngannou 3, for an eliminator? I don't think so, because Ngannou just won so dominantly against Curtis Blaydes both times. So, very hard day, we'd get another shot at him. But if I am picking this fight, however, Curtis edging out off. If I were to call method victory, I think he's finished. He's going to get him finished. But, all right, that's it. UFC Vegas3 this Saturday, June 2020. Let me look again. I think it's 2020. I like it. Yes, June 2020. Again, so if there's nothing for you, for me, whatever else to say, I'm going to get this. Until next time, this is Aaron Wyman with the Fight Picks Podcast. Shalom. I'm froze. Hard for me to finish when I'm froze, guys. So, how do I do that? Very interesting. We're going to end Like everything is working right now, but it's not. Oh, it's so crazy. This is what happened when you live stream. So I'm going to try to explain this real quick. My computer is completely freezing. I'm still recording, but I can't finish broadcast. All right? So now I'm going to talk about something random. What should we talk about? Something. Get this going. The worst ending to a podcast ever. All right. I don't have it. I'm trying to. Worst ending to a podcast ever. Oh, look at this thing I've been pressing. I wish I could show this right now. It's the worst play-by-play ever of computer problem. Oh, no, that's not it. Wow. And the pinwheel of death. Okay, I think this has finally convinced me I need to get rid of this computer. It is hellfire, this computer, okay? Look at this. Oh, now somehow this is open up on Safari. All right. Crazy. Got it. I'm leaving. Goodbye to you all. I've had enough.
Please remember to support the podcast by visiting the affiliate links on AaronSaysWhat.com.